No matter where you come from, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be sweet. Come and share a hug. Come, let's play together. Come love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you, the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning, Unity. Please stand to your feet if you can. Help us with this first song this morning. All right, y'all see I'm up here by myself today, so I'm gonna need some help, all right? I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. All right, so this is the time in our service where we turn and greet our neighbors with a friendly handshake, hug, or bow. And we repeat to them the divinity salute. The divine in me greets the divine in you. And we serve and celebrate together for the glory of God. In the light, in the love, and the glory. In the light, and the love, and the glory. In the light, and the love, and the glory, I am. In the light, and the love, and the glory. In the light, and the love, and the glory. In the light, and the love, and the glory, I am. I am as God created me. In the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me. In the light, in the love, in the glory.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's so good to be back. Hello, Unity Renaissance. How grateful I am to have the opportunity to be here with you today. I want to say welcome to everyone who showed up in the sanctuary. The invitation for you and for those who are joining us online, which we welcome them as well, is that we are co-creating together this experience. That this is not a necessarily a performance, it's a participation of a sacred service that we create together. And so you bring with you the intention of how and what you wish to experience this day. And we'll get a little bit more into that during our conversation, during the message. But I just want to open our hearts and minds to the idea that the vibratory field of the sanctuary is made holy by each and every one of us. and something wonderful and magnificent is indeed happening. I go by the name of Renee, but what I really am is spirit, unlimited and free, just like all of us. And I get the opportunity to be the senior minister of this community. And part of what I do when I come up and welcome everyone is just take a moment to say, what is unity? And I contemplate it every week, and we have pat answers for it. And one of them is that it's a positive, practical, and progressive approach to spirituality and to Christianity. And the invitation today is I'm going to invite you to discern how the service and how the service is created and how this experience is created demonstrates what unity is. Where is it positive? Where are we seeing affirmative prayer? Where are we seeing affirmative statements that we're speaking? Our vision and our mission statement. All of those things are positive. And it's practical in that it's applicable to our lives. Like we get to practice what we see here, what we're practicing together in our lives every day. And it's progressive. As we evolve in our spirituality, our teaching evolves with us. It's always meeting and revealing something new for us to explore about the depth of spirit, about the breadth of our practice, so that we can really see that God consciousness, love intelligence is active in our lives. Unity is about oneness. And that is about the simplest thing I can say. It's not about two-ness, it's about oneness. And together we join in the consciousness of oneness to explore how God is good all the time and present everywhere, and how we're one in this teaching and in this experience and how we create. So let's take a breath here. I also think that one of the best ways to know what unity is to look around. Look around at everyone who is here, everyone who has shown up for the first time recently or has been here year after year. This is what unity is. And it is a space and a place of love. And what we like to do at this time is also say what's been going on that also demonstrates what unity is. And so we have good news or a flashback of what happened really it was on Saturday. And there was an amazing My Space, My Place event that took place right here. And we had families and children that are impacted by this ministry that Unity Renaissance hosts during the summertime. And we get the opportunity of seeing these kids. I guess it's been going on for 6 years. And so some of these kids were about this tall when they started with MySpace, and now they are leading and co-leading the program with Miss Kathleen. And so I just want to acknowledge, I don't see Kathleen here. She's probably taken a good rest, or maybe she's back with the kids right now. But I want to acknowledge her and her ministry and all of the good that it does in our community. So. And so what else is unity? Unity is, and Unity Renaissance specifically has a vision and a mission. And so I'm going to invite us to stand together as we touch together the vision and the mission and make it alive in our experience right now through the power of our word, our vision. A spiritually awakened world living in peace, love, and joy. Put a smile on the face and feel that. Yeah. Our mission. We transform lives that transform the world. Feel that. And now we're positive through our affirmative practice. These appear in the daily word, and for the month of August, these are our affirmations. I'll say the first word, and together we'll speak the affirmation. Inner peace.
With God as my peace,
I rest deeply and breathe easily. Guidance. I am guided by infinite wisdom in all matters. Life. I am one with and now fully flourish in divine life. Strength. Through wind and storm, I stand steady, knowing God is my strength. Harmony. I am willing to be a presence of divine love in all my relationships. And so now you may be seated, and our prayer chaplains may stay standing just to recognize that they're holding a holy sacred vigil as we pray together now. And so the invitation is to pause and breathe, to turn within, to allow the body eyes to close if that's comfortable. And as we turn within to the one power, the one presence, the one life that I call God, that I know to be love, that I experience as intelligence, as wisdom, as guidance, as companion, as guide. That this divine intelligence created all that is seen, unseen, in between, and beyond, such that God is absolutely all that there is, that this power and this presence is the extension of itself in a divine order as each of our lives. I recognize and unify in consciousness and knowing that each one of us is a divine emanation of this power, this presence, this light, this love. The spark of the divine has been called Christ, and the Christ within each of us is that spark of light and love that connects us with our source, sustains us, is the supply, and is the sustenance of every perceived need, the fulfillment of every desire. God is. As God is and I am, we each are endowed with the ability to speak the word, to be creative. And in this alignment of God is, I am, I speak the word for this service, for this community. I say something wonderful and magnificent is happening, has been happening, and that we celebrate it this day. It is the spiritual awakening of each individuation to the consciousness that each is a divine emanation of spirit, each creative, each filled with power, with love, with light, and with the ability to extend it in the world. I claim and call forth for each of us a sense of peace, a sense of knowing this truth that sets us free, a sense of remembering this power and this presence in us, as us, all around us, no matter what is going on in the world or in our personal lives. That we invite and invoke its strength, its power, its presence, its vision, that we may see clearly, that we may walk assuredly with certainty, and that all is indeed well in and around our lives. I bless this community. I see it thriving. I see it growing. I see it expanding in beautiful and magnificent ways as we embrace one another with this love and with this light. And I bless our world with this peace. That this is the place, this consciousness that is the power and the presence and the faithfulness that moves mountains. We see that happening in our world where peace prevails, harmony, and an extension of the good for all. This is what I know, this is what I claim, and this is how we impact the world. I release this word, it returns fulfilled, it's done. We let it be, and so it is. Amen. 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 And we take a breath here. We let the prayer settle. We may shift in our seat. We may stand even as we prepare to sing together another prayer, the Lord's Prayer, the Lord's Song.
Holy Creator, we praise your name. Your will in heaven and earth the same. Supply our needs, Lord, from day to day. Let your forgiveness light our way. Lead us away from temptation's old. Deliver us, Lord, into your fold. For all the kingdom, power, and praise, with you began and with you stays. Amen. Amen.
Good morning, Unity Renaissance. Today's reading is from The Way of the Heart, August 16th. Dropping pebbles into the pool of awareness, lesson number 8. You are not a victim of the world you see, by Jeshua ben Joseph. Awareness is all that you have and all that you are. Out of your use of it comes all that you experience. And out of that comes your decision to how you will experience what you have called to yourself. In truth, and please listen well, no experience you have ever had has defined you or identified you. No experience you have ever chosen to create, to call to yourself, and then to value as you valued it, has ever made you higher than or less than anyone else. I'll read that part again. Has ever made you higher than or less than anyone else, not even me, Jeshua. Though there are many who still believe or need to believe that I am far beyond them. No experience you have ever had has proven your unworthiness to be supported, to be loved by your Creator. And therefore you remain as you are created to be, a wave filled with the very self-same power as the ocean itself. A wave, a soul, a web of relationship arising from the holy mind of God with momentum to flow on forever. With the freedom to create by deciding which vibrations you will allow to settle in and become part of you, which thoughts you will defend, which perceptions you will cleave unto. Let's just take a moment to take a breath here. You are then eternally a creator. And this is the one thing that you have no free will about. You can never decide to be a non-participant in the very mystery of creation's extension. It requires only your willingness to accept that you are the effect of the Creator's desire to create like unto itself. As a wave is the effect of the ocean's desire to express itself in a new way, a new form, and to bring uniqueness to every wave that arises from within its mysterious depths. And this again from the reading of Jeshua ben Joseph from The Way of the Heart.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. So I will call upon your name, and I keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul rests in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed, and you won't stop now. So I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. And you are mine. Oh, oh, oh. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of divine love. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of divine love. And I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine.
Oh, wow. Feel that? Did you feel that? Yeah. My soul rests in this embrace of spirit. This embrace of spirit. I am yours and you are mine. This is unity. There is no separation. And what this lesson is teaching us, the idea that the illustration that Yeshua keeps giving over and over and over, and in this particular lesson 8, is the illustration, the teaching example of the wave to the ocean. And that the ocean is the expansive depth and breadth of the all that is spirit, is God, is source, is substance, is supply, is the all that is. I'm so grateful that I get to live near an ocean, so that as I'm contemplating, as I'm studying, as I'm praying, as I'm reading, I get to walk alongside the ocean. And I get to sit and meditate and look upon it and see it as being vast, farther than the eye can see, and the depth I can't even imagine. And that we're always looking for teaching examples to bring us to the idea of the expanse of the all that is. And so the ocean is it for this. But furthermore, what we're also saying here is that each and every one of us is an aspect of that all that is. And how is that demonstrated? How is that extended? It is extended as a wave of the very self-same ocean that it extends from, meaning not different in substance from it, meaning extending, empowered and empowered by it, this all that is. And so this is just something to tantalize the mind and the heart to open to the expansiveness of this, but not only this, but of you, of each and every one of us, as an extension of the all that is. This material that I've selected is consistent with our unity teaching and our unity principles, which begin with God is, source, creator, the all that is, and that each of us is a divine emanation of it. And in unity, we call that wave the Christ, that there is a Christ inherent within each of us. Not to be confused with the one named Yeshua, but to look to Yeshua as the example of someone who got it. Not the great exception, but the great example of what's inherent within each of us. And told each of us not to worship me being Yeshua, but to follow me, to follow in these footsteps, to follow in one who knew absolute oneness with the all that is. The subtitle of this is, let's talk with the title first, because I don't think it was clear, but you are the creator of your experience. And continuously, each and every one of us is creating our experience. And the subtitle is, you're not a victim. We are not a victim of what we experience in our lives. So this idea of being the creator of our experience, this idea that we are spirit. So here's the first principle that we lay this foundation upon, is that each of us is spirit, a wave to the ocean, and that we extend and express and appear to take form, but what we are and where we come from is formless and eternal. And so the only thing that we have, the reading said, is our awareness and our use of our awareness. And we know this from our fundamental teachings. Where am I placing my attention? What am I focusing on? And what we focus on increases and tends to be what we experience in our lives. So therefore, we have volition. Therefore, we get to choose what we are focused upon. And so the illustration is the idea that if you could imagine with me going beyond the ocean and then just settling in a pool. Let's say we're standing in a pool, maybe about, for me, I don't know, 3 feet, two maybe. Might have been 3 feet on Christopher. But anyway, that we're standing in this pool and we are continuously dropping pebbles into the pool of our awareness. And each time we drop a pebble into the pool of awareness, it ripples out, does it not? It has an effect. And so therefore, these pebbles that I hold in my hand, they represent thoughts, they represent beliefs, they represent perceptions that I may have. And if you tune into the mind, if you become aware, which that is all that awakening is to become aware what thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions am I dropping into the crystal clear pool of my awareness? And then, what is the effect that it has? It's quintessential New Thought teaching. Thoughts are things. The thoughts are things. And we are the choosers of the thoughts that we think. So every pebble is a thought or a belief or a perception or a feeling that we continuously are dropping consciously and often unconsciously. The reading said you have free will only in one thing: what you choose to create, the pebbles you choose to drop. But the fact that we are each creating all the time, we don't have free will over. It's what we are. We were created to be creators of our experience. And so, so that's the illustration. And the question then becomes to wake up and become aware of what we're creating in our lives and as our lives, or in this community, or in our family, or in our workplace. So each of us walked into the sanctuary. Each of us has an experience of life and the ripples going on in our lives. And each one of us probably has an area that's a challenge right now. Each one of us probably has an area that we would like to see a shift in. We'd like to experience differently. And sometimes we're not even aware of that yet. Sometimes it's a complaint. Sometimes it's something that we're critical of. And then we can tune in a little bit deeper and think, okay, I seem to be critical. I seem to be complaining. That must mean I want something to be different. What do I want to be different? Now, 78% of the population, according to David Hawkins' Power versus Force, the calibration of energy, would say that most people would answer, 78% would answer that the problem's out there. So I have to go fix the problem out there. What this is teaching is exactly, exactly what Unity has been teaching. Exactly what the philosophers have been teaching. Exactly what awakened beings have been teaching, which is the as above, so below. I am one with that which is the creator of all that is, the ocean, as within, so without. The solution isn't out there. So funny, you know, the Serenity Prayer from 12 Steps AA came up recently. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And that's a big chunk. You know, what can I change? I can't change you. I can't change the outer world. People, places, things, or conditions. I can't even change the effect I've already put out there because it's in the can. It's already been done. But what can I do? I can have the courage to change the things I can. I can have the courage to change the pebbles that I'm dropping into the pool of awareness, and I can begin to create different ripples in my life. And so that is what awareness is about. We often think that awakening is this huge proposition. It's really just becoming aware and conscious of what we're creating. So the reading said that we are a wave, a soul, a web of a relationship arising from the holy mind of God. So the holy mind of God representing the ocean, right? And that we are a wave coming out of that ocean. This makes us in relationship with the ocean. The wave is not separate from the ocean. It's in relationship with it. Sometimes I think it's a bummer, you know, if I could just like go off on my own, everything would be okay. But the fact is that we were created in relationship. Look around. Like there's a whole bunch of us. We are in relationship. And the primary relationship is our relationship with Creator, our relationship with ourselves, and our relationship with everyone else. We're in this web of relationship. So not only am I dealing with my ripples, I'm dealing with your ripples too. I mean, come on, how can this be? And so sometimes it feels turbulent, does it not? And so we have the ability to calm the waters. The song, to have our sight, our vision above those turbulent waters. As the oceans are rising, as the ripples just seem to be turbulent, we have the ability to pause, to observe, and to create from there something new. So a wave can't be separate from the ocean, and it means that this relational experience with that Yeshua is continuously demonstrating is that how we calm the waters is to unify with the depth of the waters themselves, to meet that source at the depth of its being, to understand that I am a part of it, it is a part of me, and you are a part of me, and I am a part of you. We are one. So we are not simply carrying consciousness around inside ourselves, but we're participating in a field of consciousness. In New Thought, they call that race consciousness. We're not just healing our own consciousness, we're healing all of the thoughts, all of those pebbles that have ever been tossed into that pool of awareness for all of time. Now you might think, well, how could we ever heal that? How could we ever calm those waters? Well, the truth is that we're not that creative. We're not that unique sometimes. The idea is that there are patterns that we tend to start to participate in. And so we're healing patterns, not individuals. So a wave ends up becoming a pattern of the whole. But our practice is now. And so the reading also said, so one thing I just wanted, the first point is this, that we're in a relationship with God, with self, with others. The second thing is that nothing that you have ever done, nothing that you believe has been done to you can ever change or diminish who you are. I think this is really important. It says, no experience you have ever had has defined you or identified you. We live in a world that has a calling card, used to have business cards. We have websites, perhaps, that might say who we are. We have roles that we fulfill. And we've misconstrued all of these things to be and mean what we are. And none of that is true. It's a fleeting expression, perhaps, but you can't add or take away what God has created you to be. It says not above, not a below, but that God has created each of us perfect, whole, complete. We're not ahead or behind, above or below. It's a divine humility that we accept ourselves as being created of something that is eternal and not fleeting. And so some of the ways that we misconstrue our identities is that something happens to us, and therefore we believe that's what we are or who we are. Or perhaps there was an endeavor and you believe that you failed in some way, and then we take on the meaning that we're failures, and that's just not true. Or let's say somebody you cared about didn't return the affection in the way that you wanted, and then you think, oh, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of love. And we have all of these experiences in our lives that we've built up, and we've misconstrued our identity by something that's out there or something that's come at us. And our teaching says no. We don't really experience form. We only ever experience our belief about form. So I may be in love with that chair over there. It's a form, right? But you might think it's the ugliest chair you've ever seen. It's like that chair, I'm in relationship with it, and so are you. We're all in relationship with these different things, but that chair in and of itself is neutral. I'm the one who's giving it meaning. You're the one who's giving it meaning. And so we're never really experiencing a form itself, but what we think about it. So remember the pebbles. What do I think about it? What's my perception of it? What do I make it mean? That's all I'm ever experiencing. And we're all making things mean different things for ourselves. We're all perceiving it differently. Biblically, it's seeing through a glass darkly. But when we return to source, the ocean, the depth of the ocean, we may see clearly a thing. And it is from there that we pause and we drop new pebbles, new thoughts, new ideas into the field of our awareness. And so we are the creators of our experience. And we don't get to opt out of that, it said. You are then eternally a creator. And it's the one thing you have no choice over. So the choice is, in this community, we said we're going to spiritually awaken. And all that means is that we're going to become aware. That's all. I think we make it so complicated, don't we, sometimes? But we're just taking responsibility. I don't like that word sometimes. Do you guys like that word? I'm taking responsibility. I'm taking not just a little, not just a smidgen, but 100% responsibility. Not for you or what you're experiencing, but for how I'm experiencing life. And when I do that, I begin to take my place at the right hand of the Father, Mother, God, and to begin to create like unto the Creator. I can't do that alone. I can't do that outside of my relationship with God. But when I join in that, I can see above the waters rising, the conditions of the world, and I can begin to take responsibility for my experience, and I can create from there. Like unto the Creator, which ends up being pebbles of love, of peace, of joy, of transformation, of insight. So what are you going to believe? What are you creating right in this moment? What pebbles are you dropping right now? What are you giving meaning to? And what vibration are you allowing to settle within the sanctuary of your being The universe doesn't have to decide whether your pebble is good or bad. It's simply going to receive it and respond, like unto like. It's going to have the effect that we drop in. We are the creators of our experience. This isn't about judgment, it's about freedom. This isn't about blame, it's about self-responsibility and empowerment. This isn't about passivity or what's being given to me. It's about participation and what I'm choosing, moment by moment, breath by breath, thought by thought, pebble by pebble. We take a breath. Awakening is not becoming something you aren't. It's relaxing into becoming what you already are. It's so hard for us to be other than what we're made to be. It is, it's like squashing the heart's desire and the thrill of life right out of us, squeezing it right out with shoulds and oughts, our self-judgments. But what if returning to ourselves is easy, is joyous? Oh my God, it feels so good. It's a breath of fresh air. So we're already creators, we're already participating, so we bring our awareness to how we're participating, and we're already sending out our signals and messengers by the pebbles that we're dropping in. And so, again, the question is, what are we transmitting? Not yesterday, not what am I going to do tomorrow? Oh, I hear what she's saying. I'll go back and I'll listen to the video. She said some stuff I might have missed. No, like really, right now. It's just right now. What is it? And whatever it is it what you want to experience in your life? Now, here we are in church, and so you might be thinking it's about church, or you might be thinking it's about how the presentation's going, or the length of the presentation. You might have some conversation going on in your head right now. When is she going to stop? When is she going to say more? The chair. Everybody's experiencing it differently. And you go about and you try to meet everybody's preference and need. You're going to go crazy. This is just one example. Sometimes you're the one standing up here and everybody's looking to you. And this is where I am yours, you are mine. This is the embrace of spirit. Can't figure it out on your own. I mean a wave separate from the ocean, which is not a possibility. Not a possibility. And so right now, what are you creating? Just pause right now. What are you creating? Right now. So that's the practice. That's the practice this entire month. This is leading to our All Together Now service with our youth and our families. This is leading to our next conversation next week. Like, what do I do about those ripples? How do I mitigate the ripples of something I think I've already created? That's what we're going to be talking about next week, okay? But for today, alive, awake, and aware, we are. So the assignment is to commit how many times a day you're going to pause and think about this. 1, 2, 3, 10. Pick a number, just any number, everybody. Just pick your own number. You don't have to tell anybody, except me later. No, wink, wink. Okay, pick a number. This is how many times I'm going to intentionally pause in my day and just ask, what am I creating? What am I thinking right now? What am I feeling? What am I believing? What am I putting into my precious field of awareness? Begin to just be in love with the fact that it's all that you are. It's this pool of awareness that you are. What am I putting into it? The second thing is, choose something different. Is it something I want to feed? Is it something I want? It may be, man, you might catch yourself, boy, I'm just being in love. I'm just dropping all kinds of love pebbles. I love it. Right? Do I want to keep doing that? Heck yeah, it's fun. Alternatively, you might not be. You can pick again. What am I going to put? Fear or love, judgment, curiosity? Scarcity or trust? Separation, otherness, or oneness and connection? Unworthiness or divine worth? We're positive, and this is practical, and it's progressive spirituality, and we each practice it now. And then finally, release. So you're going to pause, you're going to choose, and release. What am I putting in there? And this week, we're going to notice and become alive and awake and aware. Say with me this. Pause here. I'm going to remind us who we are. I am spirit. Repeat after me. I am unlimited. I am free. I choose my experience. I choose to behold the beautiful, the good, the holy in myself and in the world. And it is done. And so we go forth and multiply this consciousness. What was your number? Place the hand before the heart, tap the shoulder. How many times a day do you commit over the next week to pause, to observe and choose, and to release? That's it. People say, I want to know what I'm supposed to do. I just told you. And it's recorded. So you can go back and you can listen to it. Let's meditate now. Okay. Thank you. So this is going to count as number one, whatever your number was. This is the first. We're going to pause and breathe. As we breathe, we close our eyes. We become allowing. We allow the seat to hold the body, the floor to hold this whole sanctuary. We imagine Mother Earth beneath and Father Sky above, held and beheld. And we stand now in the pool of our own awareness. And we look down and we may glimpse and see in the pool everything we have ever experienced, believed, imagined, loved, feared, hoped for. I am safe while I observe this. There's nothing to fix, nothing to prove. I am just aware. Say to the self, I am aware. I am aware, I am alive, I am awake. Now imagine a pebble in the hand. Whatever it is that you are carrying, just look at it, notice it. No judgment. Drop it. Let it go. See the ripples moving outward. As you observe, this thought, this ripple is not who I am. This experience is not who I am. I remain as God created me. A wave to the ocean, created in love. And in this stillness, I choose again. What do I wish to choose now?
I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light.
We drop this thought, or however it inspires us, into the crystal clear pool of our awareness, and we behold it. We marvel at how it ripples out like unto itself. We behold. I am a creator. I participate in creation. And today I consciously choose. And it is good and very good. And so it is. Amen. So as you begin to bring your awareness back to being present here, tap upon the heart, perhaps the third eye, breathe in, some commitment that you've made, some awareness. And trust yourself as you go forth multiplying that practice, that thought, that idea in your life. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Let's put them hands together. Come on.
If you wake up and don't want to smile, if it takes just a little while, open your eyes and look at the day. You'll see things in a different way.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll still be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
Why not think about times to come and not about the things that you've done? If your life was bad to you, just think what tomorrow will do.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll still be here. It'll be here better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
Come on, then. takes just a little while. I know you don't believe that it's true. I never meant any harm to you.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll still be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll still be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Ooh, don't you look back.
Hey,
Ooh, don't you look back.
don't you look back.
Ooh,
Don't you look back.
Ooh, don't you look back.
Dynamic duo. Thank you guys so much, but let's not forget our dynamic duo is fueled by our sound, audio, and visual team. We want to say thank you to all of you as well. We're so grateful. This is our time of giving. There's a lot of energy in the room. There's a lot of energetic. And that is what our offering is. It's an energetic dropping of the pebbles, so to speak, and allowing it to expand to support this community. We're so grateful for all the givers, for all the gifts. And so we just pause for a moment while the basket's being passed, while we just cast forth a blessing upon the basket when it passes us. We touch it, we engage with it, we bless it. We infuse it all with love. And we know we can't outgive God, can't outgive love. Every gift is blessed and perfect. And it goes forth and multiplies the consciousness with which it's given. And supports this community, its vision, its mission, its programs. And so we rub our hands together. We all bless this offering. We bless all those giving online right now. And we say thank you. We say divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
And that is, we all walk through that door for the first time at some point. Some of us 20 some odd years ago, some of us 20 odd months ago, what have you. And I think the common experience we've had, whether it was the first, second, or third time you came here, is that you were welcome, that we were welcome, that I was welcome, that we were welcome. And so some of you today are here for the first, second, or third time, and I'd ask you to be bold enough to raise your hand if you are here for the first, second, or third time. Please indicate how many times you've been here, and an usher will bring a gift to you, and a bag, and a card to fill it out. We thank you for coming again and again. Someone's back here. And if you'd like to get to meet some of us or know some of us, no pressure, but if you'd like to after the service, our connection crew is there in the corner by the water cooler. So come and join us. We're glad you're here. Keep coming back again and again. We'd love to see you. Now, the kids are going to be coming in here in just a moment, but before we do that, here is what's been going on at Unity Renaissance this week.
Good afternoon, Unity. It's me, Russell, again, here with your weekly announcements. Reverend A, so glad to see you back. I see you. Anyway, Unity Renaissance Prayer Chaplains will be here directly after the service and each Sunday after service for prayer and spiritual support. So if you just need someone to talk to, need some upliftment, they will be right here. You don't even need to go across the hallway anymore. Right after service. That means everybody else, get on out there and go socialize out in the narthex while everyone else can get that support they may need. All right, Thursday, August 27th, 6 p.m. via Zoom. We got the Board of Trustees monthly meeting. Email admin@unityren for the link. Oh, it's Sizzler Sundays. Still going on for the month of August. Every Sunday. We got yummy treats right after service. Music team are providing ice pops this week. Yeah, last week we had watermelon. That was great. So don't miss out. And the school supply drive is still going on August 23rd. Whatever you like to bring in, we'll be more than happy to take. Tissues, hand sanitizer, dry erase markers, all the above, and then some. And coming up October 4th through the 8th, we have the Eastern Region Leadership Conference coming right here to Virginia Beach. Use that QR code to sign up and register. And jumpstarting the whole thing on October 4th.
It's me and Janelle Ranshaw. We will be doing a YFM workshop. Yeah, you don't want to miss us.
You don't. Okay, you only got 3 weeks left to shop. Check out the artwork around the walls by the featured artist Yuli Anun. So you better get your hands on some before there are none. 30% of the proceeds go to Unity Renaissance. And now let's welcome in the youth.
We are walking in the light of God. We are walking in the light of God. Walking in the light of God. We are walking in the light of God. We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God. We are walking. We are walking. We are walking in the light of God.
Oh, here they come. Oh, you decided to join us. I'm so happy. Come on out. The biggest of the bids. Biggest of the biggest kids, right? Biggest of the biggest kids. Yeah. Don't be in a rush or anything, teens. No problem. Don't you just love it? Just love it. They're so beautiful. Well, and this turnout, even in August, I mean, August is usually like our vacation. The kids are gone somewhere, and we still have a nice little group, so I'm really excited that they're here. And we have an offertory angel. Charlotte, did you bring offertory? Thank you so much. I will add that to the offertory. Thank you so much. And I believe they're sharing, too. Is that right, Unikids? Are we sharing? Yeah? Okay, great.
Today we learned about the ripples of love. Today we learned about the ripples of love. And we also learned about how you have to pause and just think about your reaction and think about how you're gonna say what you want. So just say what you want to say, but make sure it's loving. So you just be nice to the person, even if they did something that you don't really like.
That sounds familiar, isn't it? Good summary of what we just learned today. That's wonderful. I just have to give a special thank you. Before I do, I'm just honored. I'm really excited to be headed back to the YFM starting in September. And I'm really excited about that. I have tons of ideas and ready to roll and can't wait to work with the team. I have to do special thank yous, though, because so many people are gone and out today, and so many people filled in and said yes last minute, and I'm always so touched and loved by those people. So Miss Tammy, Miss Lisa was in the nursery today, and then Miss Tammy stepped in to aid her, and she just had a brand new grandbaby who's back there, too, so I'm so grateful to her. And Miss Rosie filled in for Miss Kim. Miss Rosie's always filling in where needed. We're so appreciative of that. Miss Val, there she is. She tries to hide on me. Miss Val and the Uniteens, and then one of my special favorites, Mr. Russell, stepped in to do the tots today, which we didn't have tots, so he was able to sit with me. I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. With that, please stand for the prayer of protection and the peace song.
All right, everyone. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It used to be. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll be. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.